If you haven't dealt with your flesh and mastered yourselves,
He gave him not money. He gave him not a crown. Everybody knows in town. That's people know about you in politics. There are most of our ladies, the reason why they give it to all kinds of foolish people, they are under pressure. There are categories of evil. There is a physical evil. Physical evil. Natural disasters and accidents cause physical evil. Earthquake can cause physical evil. An accident can cause physical evil. Moral and personal evil. As we are seated here, someone is sleeping because the fellow went to work last night. They went to rob someone. They killed a human being, but they don't care. They'll continue tonight. We are living with them on this planet Earth. So be careful of human beings. Some are really evil, morally evil. They do not care. I saw this fellow who killed this person. And then he just would not leave the corpse. He was still insulting the corpse. That is the wickedness of a man's heart. And every one of us has the potential to be a killer. That is why you need to fill that heart with Jesus. Every one of us have the potential. Children killing children, ritual murder, armed robbery, stealing people's cars, and all that. Social evil. Our social structures that incarnates sin. See, we live in a country where our social structures itself incarnates sin. It breeds evil. My boy had paid for something that should come to him in 2 weeks. He waited 4 months. Now, he was going to lose on a school. So he was feeling jittery. He talked to a friend and a friend said, don't keep calling them. Just get to the office and see what is going on. So I've been calling them. So go to the office. He went there. He sat there the whole day. Nobody spoke to him. He would tell them about the story, but nobody will mind him. Then he went the second day. And then the friend said, see, this is not how to live in this life. Look for somebody and give them something. And then this my boy who has never done that ever in life said, how can I do that? So, yet now. Then he went and then saw this manager, says that my school, I paid this money. They say I'm going to receive this in 2 weeks. But 2 months now. I came to sit here the whole day yesterday. Then the man said, I saw you. I saw you. But you know the guy sitting there? Then my son said, yes. So what do you want? Then he spoke to him as to what he wanted. Then the man said, there are cameras in this room. You can meet me outside. Then he just said, what do you have? And my son didn't understand what he was talking about. His hand in his pocket. And then he had 150 CDs. Then he was just looking at the man's face as if to ask him, is that what you are asking for? And then the man took it. He says, wait for me. Within 2 hours, what he had waited for 2 months, he received it. This is a social structures that breeds evil. All of us here, we speak about corruption. And we belong to political parties on this campus. But soon we will pass out. When you go, what are you going to do differently? Social structures that breeds evil. So people suffer unnecessarily When I was still growing up, I had just married. And I went to the hospital. Nobody was attending to me. And the queue was long. I was not well at all. I realized people came, and then those who knew the doctors would just go by, and those of us who do not know anybody, we kept sitting there. And then so I picked myself and I went home. When I got to my wife said, "Today they have attended to you early." I didn't say anything. I just found some money and I went to the drug shop and bought something. So people die before their death because the society and the structures is so evil. And it is always against the poor. And the poor grows poorer whilst the rich goes richer. People die in Africa and they as individuals are richer than their nations. People die and they are richer than their constituents and their constituency. You put all the wealth there together, and one man who is their leader is richer than all of them. That is the wickedness of the society. Spiritual evil. The Bible says we are not fighting against flesh and blood. Believe it, because it is true. Demons live in certain human beings. Believe it, because it is true. It is not just in a black body, but it is also in a white man as well. Believe it. And so sometimes they can breed evil. You do all that you can, yet because the spiritual forces have power over you, you still cannot move on. These things are true. I've been a pastor for many years now, and I know that these things are true.